I feel like even with Sora, you couldn't get me easily on a plane. I still don't like planes. I didn't even, okay, I'm gonna do this event and see if they answer it, because I genuinely did not know that the arc even had like planes inside. No, it's fine. She only has one earpod in. Oh no, Captain. Not like that. Oh, that's how we're starting. Your seatbelt is all wrong. Stop, why did she talk with the emojis? Sora reaches out her hand. Oh, I'm scared. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. After it clicks perfectly into place. Whoa. To make it tight. Oh. You gotta pull it. Do you think they know about what they're saying about her online? It's not exactly comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. They have to. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. What is that face, ma'am? It's just a little squiggly. It's not even an ooh. It's like it's like a jinky ooh. Sora reaches out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handsy with the commander, would you? Are you all right, Commander? I heard you cry out in pain just now. You sure it was pain, Rafi? Uh-huh. What are you all doing here? She has that Himiko toga eyes. Oh. Oh, you're right. Your assigned seats are in another area. Who gives a flying crap about assigned seats right now? Yeah, exactly. We want to sit beside Master too. Is everything okay, Commander? I love how Rafi's like locked in. She's like, Commander? Commander? What was that sound? Commander? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all. We're always tired. Say the word, Commander. I'll push her off this plane, Commander. Let me know. I'm in a fine mess at the moment. It all started a week ago with the sudden arrival of an official document. Official document? Ooh. A plane. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I heard this song come up on Spotify. And I was like, hey, yo, wait. A banger. It's a banger. Oh my God. It's so good. The hits don't stop coming. It's the diversity of hits. It's the diversity of hits. Like, I effing love this game and Cosmo just for the pure diversity of music that they are always providing us to feast upon. Like, you could put the freaking NIKKE soundtrack on shuffle and just go through the entire like plethora of genres of music, and it's just such a great time. Core dust, medicine, some stacks of money. Are those gold bars? Pills? Question mark? Is that an effing deer? What is this? What is this tube? Why is this here? Where? next by the freaking right there. It doesn't look like a flask. Whiskey? A tube? Scotch tube? Scotch tube. These deer everywhere she goes. Honestly. Until I started streaming and the effing deer thing became a thing, I have never seen this many deer. And now I feel like I'm cursed to see it everywhere. Our job is to drive Vidya insane with deer. No, it's the fact that when we were talking about Fire Emblem, I'll be right back. It's the fact that when we were talking about Fire Emblem in the Discord server, and we were talking about 3 houses, and we were like, what house were you, Vidya? And I started to answer and then cut myself off and was like, ain't no damn way. Golden Deer? Yeah, I was. I effing loved him. And I was like, oh, I was cursed from the beginning. This curse has been around much longer than I thought. Actually crazy. Golden Deer definitely is a you thing. I mean, have you seen the mans? I see him. I absolutely get it. Thank you. The Goober Gang. Listen. My man's okay. He was the only thing keeping that country going. While the other 2 were having their political, existential, moody crash outs, okay? He was a man of the people. What does this say? Is this upside down? And Anner? Oh, S, is that an SC? Anner. I was like, Anner? The metal detector security wand? Ah, wait, did she effing break it? So she can get her stuff through?
Nothing can beat the joy of flying. It's the moment you're closest to the light.
The moment you're closest to the light?
Let me know if there's anything you need. I'll be as accommodating as I can. Trust is a precious thing. Once it's lost, it can never be regained.
Hey, yo, wait a minute. Shift up, that's a really good detail. The little tiny booba squish when she closes her jacket.
Nothing can beat the joy of flying. It's the moment.
I actually really love that. I think I love that more than her jacket being open. Like, it's the small details.
Trust is a precious thing. Once it's lost, it can never be regained.
Like, no, forget the shirt, because everybody sees the shirt. It's
Let me
the
know if
booba
there's anything
squish
you need.
when she
I'll
closes
be
her
as
jacket. That's
accommodating
just
as I
like,
can.
oh my gosh. Attention to detail. Oh, not the money in the back pockets. I'm surprised she even has back pockets. Actually, I love how she tucks it into her skirt, like wherever it fits. It comes out of the... Well, then what is she shooting? Mild stripper bite? I wasn't gonna say it. Well, money missile? I'm like, if it's coming out of here. The heel? Look at the heel. Look at the heel. He makes it rain. Stop. The sound effects. That's so cute. 8:20 a.m. July 3rd date. Stop, the details are so cute. What is that? 1812? What? 1612? How long was this flight? This is fine. Hypothetical. Oh. It's because it's the plane. It's the plane. Okay. In Sakura we trust.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
One week ago, flight training. Yes. It doesn't happen often, but on rare occasions, specialized missions. Large-scale surface reclamation ops. Oh. Urgent emergency support for other squads. We need to travel using transport aircraft. To prepare for these situations, the central government has the Over-the-Horizon Squad provide basic flight theory lessons and in-flight safety training. Looks like we've been selected for it this time. Interesting. They have a squad whose main purpose is training for hypotheticals. It's far from our most common mode of transportation, but we might end up having to take to the skies in an emergency. So there's no harm in beefing up our knowledge beforehand. I believe you've gone through this training before, haven't you, Commander? Before I crashed? I have? Damn. Is that somewhere in the amnesia memories? Oh, yeah. Roppy is right. Come to think of it, you've been on a transport plane before, right? Oh, so we're just gonna talk about my trauma wide open like this? Though it didn't exactly end well. My brain foggy. I'm sorry, I seem to be getting a headache. Yeah. Huh? Neon! Did something happen? Did she really not know? I know she like joined after, but like, Does she really not know? Call me crazy, but wasn't Absolute's introduction them dropping from an aircraft? Yeah. Unua was sniping and then they fell. I think it was from a helicopter. And no one we never told her? Yeah, no, that's what I'm asking. It's like it's a long story. It's really not. It's really not. Commander was in an airplane and then the airplane crashed. I have amnesia. Does Neon know that? Like, do we? I feel like as someone who's been in our squad since, if not day one, but week one, I feel like she should know these things. I'll tell you some other time. Are you? You gotta tell the rest of the Marion story? I feel like she has to know that at least. Because she met her. Like, she had to have been told why we were even trying to save her to begin with. In fairness, the counters have a time-honored history of not telling each other about their past, but this is different. No one's asking about their trauma. They're talking about mine, and I feel like everybody effing knows mine except for me, the one with amnesia. Do you remember anything from your training then? Why is our commander obsessed with this random heretic lady? Exactly that. Like, she had to have been told at least that. Because then, like, why? Why were we chasing after this heretic? For some odd reason, I can't clearly remember anything from before that day. This could be really early in the commander's career. What could? This event? I doubt it. I feel like the last couple of events we've had, they've kind of canonically placed more recently. Because one of them straight up mentioned the invasion arc. One of them straight up mentioned Reclamation Site 01. And this one so far has already talked about large scale reclamation ops. Like, I feel like they're starting, if this continues, I feel like they're starting to set the events more present. But yeah, Rappi being base, we're probably not that far yet, maybe. Oh. Well, this is the perfect opportunity to relearn it. That's right. We're gonna be in chapter 40 and Neon's not gonna know why we saved Marion. She's literally one of her, like, aunts. She raised that child and doesn't even know, like, why we saved the child. Our class will also include practical training, such as emergency formations we can utilize inside the aircraft. So there should be new material, even for someone like yourself who's been through this before. I will say, I'm curious if they're possibly holding off on putting Red Rappi into events until either Anise gets an overspec or they both get, like, updated. And then they would just change them out all in one go. Rather than, like, one at a time. When does the training start? In 1 week. They hold it off because you haven't specifically reached that point yet. I'm just saying, like, for organizational sake, I could see why they would hold it off until they have all 3 ready. One week, huh? I hope it's fun. Why the hell would you do that? Why do you put this stuff into the abyss? A niece maybe, but a neon upgrade. I say a neon with a asterisk, which like it's why I stated at least a niece, if not all 3, because yeah, I feel like neon, whatever kind of upgrade she would get, because I'm of the assumption / hope that all 3 of the counters get upgrades of some kind, and I feel like neons would come with a lot. neons would come with like a whole bombshell of information and or lore, or both. One week later. Kinda lame they choose to never give Red Roppy some screen time.
Hello? Hi. Who are you? What's your name?
I could hear when you saw her. I'm like, what are we talking about?
She's so wow. Wow, the little peak. The little peak is perfection. Wow. She's so pretty.
She feels like she could be freaking Rupee's like older sister or cousin or something. Somewhere in the family tree. Oh. Emma's? No. Just because they have similar body proportions is not enough. I'm thinking purely going on like not body, but like just like looks. She gives me rupee energy and visuals. It could be the Gyaru, yeah. What was I gonna say about Rafi? You do realize the biggest issue with Rafi is the fact that she's very hard walled behind quite a few walls. And until more players, not time gated, just like difficulty like gated, until more players get past that point, she's like still very in newer story, like spoiler territory. Like, I forgot where I read it. That said something about how there's still a good chunk of players sitting in the 20s. $34 is a lot of chapters to get through. Yeah. Like, Not just chapters, but the difficulty walls of who you meet on the way. Is like, you gotta earn it. I haven't even seen her yet. Like, but who knows? I don't know anything. Maybe we'll see her in the next event. Maybe it'll be after Third Annie that she'll start appearing. It would be cool if they had a flag for when you finish chapter. I think that would... We've talked about this in the Discord before. About like the prereqs. If they like locked you out of like obvious post like spoiler events. And I forgot which game it was. Because some people were like, that would suck because then you would be locked out of the freebie or the goodies and stuff of the event. But then someone mentioned one game, so I forgot which one it was, that they provide you with the actual requirements of like what the prereqs are, like chapter wise and stuff. And I was like, oh, I like that a lot. Like not just like the beyond this point is a spoiler like warning, but actually like telling you what you would want to do beforehand. But yeah, like just a big spoiler warning that like HSR and like WoWa both do. That's like, you can enter this. Just know it'll be a spoiler. Technically what they do with side stories already. Like they do that with side stories. And they could do that with events if they want to start putting more recent people in it.
Welcome, Counter Squad. So happy you're here for flight training. Wowzers! Woohoo!
Whoa. Rafi? Whoa, holy mo. Hello? Are we paying attention to the same things? Do we all know what we're all paying attention to? She's so pretty. What the heck? Discovering something. We love it. Pride Month is every month.
What? Wow! You're so enthusiastic.
It is a squad thing. Oh my god, you're so right. They both.
That's wow.
I saw the hint of Sora on the side and I was like,
I've never seen anyone react like this before. I'm truly touched.
They both have the ooh faces in their own versions. She's like, that's not what I was paying attention to. I'm so sorry.
Are you crying? That was enough to get the waterworks started? She must be really emotional.
Apparently so.
I'm glad you're so happy, but how about taking a moment to introduce yourself? Oh my gosh! She's so pretty! Sorry, I can't believe I did that. Hi, everyone. I'm CIELO from Over the Horizon Squad.
Another sky. I was about to say, I was like, wait a minute. Is there a common theme here? I was like, wait a minute. Wait, hello. She is French. It's a Spanish word. Can you guess the secret third member's name? Nope. Does that mean she might be Latina? I'm headcanoning it.
I'm Sora, a fellow crew member, and... Eh? Oh, wow! Look who it is! Dancing seeing you here, Captain! She does remember!
Sora, I have so many questions for you. What was I like before I hit my head? Please tell me.
So, you're finally here for training?
You were a hoe, damn it. Of course I was. Sora? Wait, did we remember that?
It's been a while, Captain.
She didn't. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. You introduced yourself. Do we remember?
I've been thinking about those wonderful days we had together, and eagerly waiting for the day we'd meet again.
Ah, damn, was I a hoe? Some things never change.
Oh no! Ah!
Sora? What do you mean by that? We share a very special memory that only we know about. Right, Captain?
Yeah, that's right. We lie as easily as we breathe. What the hell?
Somehow, I've got a feeling that today is gonna be a long day. Me too.
Commander already joined the Mile High Club.
Do we even remember?
Why? What's going on? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'm a bit curious myself.
And then her name is just straight up Sky. Hello? Combo breaker. It was a good squad for a while. I don't.
What are you all doing standing in the hallway?
I was trialing a couple different voices.
Oh, Sky. Well, you see, Sora... save it for later.
Is that an egg? What is this? What is this thing? Is that a gun? Pause. What the hell is this? This. What does she carry?
It's time for training.
This is NIKKE. They're on a plane, okay? And none of the other two on the squad had their guns visible. So sorry if the outlier here is throwing me off.
Already? Sorry, Sky. I got so excited seeing the captain that I completely lost track of time and kept chatting away.
She's maybe my favorite character in this event, not in the design department, to make it very clear. Mm-hmm. Well, now you look suspicious. Guy creeps me the F out. 5 check failed. We're trying too hard not to be weird about it, that we're being weird about it. I didn't say anything.
Hello, passengers. I'm Sky, leader of the Over the Horizon squad, and a pilot.
That's what I thought. I mean, she's giving just like on the 3 lines that I've heard from her. She's giving anchor.
It's time for your training, so shall we all head inside?
All right.
Let's go, Commander.
She's giving private vibes, but just more petite. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not care for the whole NIKKE wife-child combos that this community does. I feel like every time I see it, it gets weird, like quickly. So I just avoid it.
Let's go, Commander.
If you like to do it, that's fine. Okay.
Sora, please show them the way. Alrighty. Now then, shall we have our lovely passengers come in one by one?
Where are we going? Are we going inside like an actual plane? They said simulation, right? Following Sora's lead, we enter the classroom. CIELO and Sky stand at the front, ready to begin the flight theory lesson. While the Over the Horizon squad is responsible for aerial combat, there's actually a secret mission we've been assigned that no one knows about. Oh. Curious? Want to hear more? Sora, why are you sitting with us? Chat, move on.
'Cause I want to be close to you. Uh-huh. Him? Hey, everyone. No, you're all listening, right? Yeah, we're listening. Is Neon asleep? Oh.
Aw, she's being a good student. Yes, teacher.
Teacher? Such touching words.
Oh my gosh, she's just like me for real, for real. Cry over everything.
Yellow, please. You're in public. Oh, right. Ahem. To continue, our ultimate goal is to find the legendary aircraft.
What? Which one? Legendary aircraft?
Yeah. It's an aircraft that was used in the first Rapture invasion. And it's and it's called Wings of Victory.
Oh my goodness!
Wings of Victory? Cool name.
How did they lose track of that? I mean, didn't they all technically jump out of the plane? No, the event ends with us on it. I guess they could have just landed it and then forgot about it. Because I'm thinking like they were on it at the end of the event. Maybe. Oh, we were on it on the map.
Yeah, super cool. Right? I see that you all have good taste. I've always felt the same way.
But Wings of Victory was around since the first Rapture invasion. Red Ash was 4 years after the first Rapture invasion, if I'm remembering that correctly.
But right now, we're not able to take on missions to find that, sadly. Why's that? Isn't an aerial search way easier than searching from the ground? Well,
General term for before arc. What was technically the second? I always get confused on. I need to make an effing chart on my wall at this point. Johan was the second reclamation. First Rapture invasion. 2 reclamation efforts.
well,
still technically the same. I guess technically they would only need one. Actually, I guess. If we're thinking about it from like the raptures coming from space and Cinderella effing up the elevator, they would have no technical means of a second wave. So unless they find another way to get here. For a rapture that hardly appears in the story, Stormbringer seems like such a huge threat in the background. Hardly appears? I feel like Stormbringer is mentioned very often because it really is the biggest issue with any air like operations.
That's because of the Tyrant class Rapture, Stormbringer.
He just likes to fly, man, and we keep shooting him down.
Going up against it with just a transport ship is basically a suicide mission.
Did we canonically take down Stormbringer back in 18, since it was the boss of that chapter? I assume that there's multiple, the same way Mother Well and Whaley both exist.
Unless it is a huge, fully armed airship like Wings of Victory that was used in the past, there is almost no chance of winning.
Fully armed airship. Doesn't exist anymore because you destroyed it? Yeah, but at one point, I'm assuming they both existed.
That's why flight missions are usually limited to areas without anti-air weaponry. And even then, flight time is capped at around an hour max.
I love the little hearts in her eyes. That's such a cute detail. Also, can I get like the smallest smidgen kernel of Lily-wise lore shift up out of this event as a former pilot?
At higher speeds, the engine noise gets too loud to hide. So we can't move as fast as we would like. Basically, proper search missions have become impossible.
I see. Was probably an Ace Combat pro tag before being a NIKKE.
I mean, that's basically how they describe her.
So right now, our squad's main job is to provide support for resource gathering squads. We help make sure all the stuff they find gets safely transported back without any trouble. That's still pretty darn cool. Wow! Today, I've heard so many things for the first time. I'm really happy that there are people who appreciate what we do.
For the first time? How long have you been around? Name even exist? Her name should be erased like the rest? Should be. But every time we have had some kind of reference to anything of the past, they do a good enough job of describing it to where we can infer.
Lately, there have been cases where the amount of resources found on the surface and the amount that actually arrives at the Ark after inspection don't match up.
Ooh.
And that's been really upsetting me.
You say that with a member of your squad with her jacket all open, with all these pockets. So the resources that are initially being found aren't all showing up in the Ark?
Yeah, that's right. Like I said earlier, since our flight time is limited, we don't really have enough time on the surface to get an exact count of the resources. So there are sometimes tiny differences, like a missing item or two. This time was pretty much the same. But the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found was there and accounted for. Huh? But why would that be a problem? Isn't it a good thing that nothing was stolen? Put simply, the problem is that unknown items have made it into the Ark and are now unaccounted for.
Ruh-roh. Smuggling, you mean? I love this conversation with just the half view of Sora's jacket the entire time.
Exactly. That's how the suspicion that there might be smugglers started to grow. Because of that, inspections were tightened up. And all the supplies we brought in this time got... No, yeah, it's the fact that like the entire conversation just keeps like switching between her, skipping Sora, going to Anise and Neon and Rafi on the other side, and just like back and forth. And all the supplies we brought in this time got stuck, piled up in G12. It really upsets me.
We had Sora investigate, but she couldn't find anything. We wouldn't know anything about that ever. No, yeah, I feel like we absolutely have some smuggling experience under our belt with some of the odd jobs we've done through the telly.
But honestly, now that you're all here, all that gloomy feeling just seems to vanish all at once. Ahem. CIELO, could you please brief everyone on the other mission as well? Oh my, where's my head today? Besides that...
Okay, but like, is this an egg? Does anybody know what this yellow thing is? Smiling at me.
We also handle large-scale surface reclamation missions, rush out to support in special emergency situations, and sometimes airlifting large numbers of personnel.
A friend? Like, am I looking at a Naru? Am I looking at a plush companion for the plane?
This is all to say...
Oh, wait.
This is all to say that there may well be times, when you require help from us. And that's precisely what this training is meant for. Understood. On that note, let me go into more detail. CIELO begins explaining proper conduct during aerial operations. What's that? What is that? I can feel someone's eyes burning in the back of my head. I turn my head toward where it's coming from. Not the star. My eyes meet Sora's. Sora shakes her head as if telling me there's nothing to worry about. Do you think they put Crow as one of the Nikkes? Because her name is literally Crow, as like the bird. I look ahead again. Viper, I feel like, is a joke. Once again, I feel eyes on me. I turn my head toward where it's coming from. Sora silently mouths to me.
Captain.
I quickly turn back around.
Hey, what's the big idea? Flirting with the commander?
I was like, one of them saw. One of them had to have noticed.
Sorry? What do you mean? I was just admiring how handsome the captain is. You could at least try listening during the lesson, you know? I already know all this stuff.
What do you mean? I do that with all my guy friends? Hello?
Just be quiet and listen, will you?
I just thought of something, but I'll hold the thought.
Settle down, everyone.
Not her with the freaking Yule face.
What a mess. CIELO. Yes? Let's move on. I think that'll be for the best as well.
What's next?
All right. Now then, everyone, we're going to head off to the practical training. Yippee! But, is it okay if we move now? Okay. Okay, please follow me.
I was thinking about, since we're talking about like sky problems and stuff, I was watching
What the hell was I watching? Jurassic World. I was blinking hard on that name. I was watching Jurassic World earlier, and it fascinates me how the dinosaurs that can fly didn't like try to fly off the island earlier. You know? Like, why is that? It's not like they had like a electric field or anything around the island. And they could only shoot so many at a time. How does this relate to our newest daughter? I'm talking about the raptures in the sky and stuff. Not the actual person sky. They're just lazy. Laziness probably. They had it good on the island. They were just chilling. It's something that I was thinking about earlier, and this event just like reminded me of the same thing. They knew food was on the island. I guess that's one thing. Yeah, because I guess like because in Jurassic World, well, I guess all of the dinosaurs, they were like modified dinosaurs. So they were like bred and raised with the idea that this is home and this is where food is. Because otherwise, how would they even know like where the closest landmass is and stuff? Why does the Ark not simply clone dinosaurs to eat the raptures? They could barely get along with each other. I feel like honestly, Jurassic Park 3 had them escape the island. I don't remember how the OG Jurassic Parks did. But they escaped the island at the end of Jurassic World, I think. Because I think the second movie of like the new ones starts with like a post, like the world's effed up because like dinosaurs are like all around it. They escape at the end too. Don't they escape that like lab thing? The world now has dinos? Oh. Well, because like there's a new movie, and this was something that I talked about with my brother, because he was like, I already watched it. And I was like, what? It's already out? And he was like, yeah. I was like, wait, so like when does it take place? And he was like, in the future. It's like, wait, there's another time skip? They escaped the auction mansion into? Yeah. Are there any dinosaur raptures? I feel like the only ones I've seen are like alien-y looking ones. But not one that's like, oh, that one looks like a T-Rex. Unless I just don't remember. I guess Stormbreaker kind of sort of tiny. It looks like one. We move to the simulation room for practical training. Raptures would probably think dinosaurs are sick as hell. I feel like they would absolutely transform into a dinosaur. Harvester kind of looks like one too. I would need to relook at Harvester. Which has been designed to mimic the interior of a transport aircraft. Oh no, Captain. Not like that. The four beasts could be an excuse for someone transforming into a dinosaur. Behemoth.
like adjacent. Did my points get scammed? Did it not go through? Hold on. Your seatbelt is all wrong. Sora reaches out her hand. Ah. And so this is how we got here. After it clicks perfectly into place. To make it tight. You gotta pull it. It's not exactly comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. Sora reaches out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handsy with the commander, would you? Are you all right, Commander? I heard you cry out in pain just now. Uh-huh. Well, what are you all doing here? Your assigned seats are in another area. Who gives a flying crap about assigned seats right now? Yeah, exactly. We want to sit beside Master too. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all. It's in the simulation room where I find myself in my current predicament.
CIELO, Sora, have the passengers been seated?
Well, we directed them to their seats, but... Sora raises both of her hands. Okay, I get it. Everyone, can we please settle down and take our assigned seats? Let's go, Anise. Don't you try any funny business, you hear me? Sora did not check Anise's vibe check at all. I wouldn't dream of it. Anise storms off in a huff. I have to admit that it's fun getting a rise out of them. You shouldn't tease them so much. I wouldn't dare. Passengers ought to be treated with the utmost respect. But I wasn't just teasing you, okay? I really am. A NIKKE assigned to protect the captain on this flight, you know? So... you'll be sticking close to me for the whole trip. Got it. Have you ever flown in a transport aircraft before? Yeah, I have. Oh, really? What kind of aircraft was it? Wouldn't this be our literal first time back on a plane since then? I'm jealous that your first time was with someone else. Oh? It was during my first mission. But it didn't end well, though. It didn't?
Is this gonna be a problem? CIELO, Sora, are you ready? It's time to depart. Oh dear, what a shame. We're out of time. I'll save this precious little story for later.
No, because if we tell her that story, Neon better be effing right next by her. That would low-key piss me off if we actually tell Sora what happened and Neon doesn't effing know yet.
Sure. Now then. Ready when you are, Sky. Roger that. Attention, all passengers. Today's flight simulation will cover what you should do when you encounter turbulence.
Nar. I don't even like turbulence. And I've never crashed landed a plane. Is this gonna be a problem?
In short, you're in for some headbanging.
What is this face, Sky? I don't like that face on our captain flying the plane.
You might end up blowing chunks. But that's not my problem.
Hey, yo, get me off this plane! Excuse me, I don't know how I feel about, I might even get my pilot. Can I get a different pilot? Let me out.
You can spew all you want, but I have no intention of stopping this flight for anything.
Let me out. This is me when, like, the ride is about to, like, leave the track entrance, and I'm trying to unbuckle my seatbelt. Like, nope, I changed my mind. I don't wanna ride this ride anymore.
If you feel like you're gonna die, grab a nearby crew member and ask her to knock you out.
Oh, no. Okay, Sky's pretty great. There's no way this doesn't F us up. I know the commander has like some Captain America in him, but like there's no way this isn't gonna like recall something that is like not my trauma. What in the world? Let me out.
She got a little wild, huh? Sky tends to get that way whenever she's behind the wheel.
That means... what is this face?
Yeah, she flies like a total lunatic too.
Let me out! I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to do this. Put someone else in charge of the commando squad. I can't. It's one thing to be in behind the wheel of a crazy driver. You're not gonna give me with a crazy freaking pilot on a plane. So, you better buckle up. Sky's video's worst nightmare. She literally is. She is the cause of all of my stress dreams before I fly. I haven't even kissed you on yet! Let me out! With a loud roar, the aircraft's interior begins to shake.
let's get this bird off the ground.
Never trust someone who calls an effing plane a bird. I feel like ain't a single person I've met that calls a plane a bird a calm, stable driver of a plane. Usually refers to helicopter, whatever craft it is. I've met a couple of them, and they're all effing have some screws loose up there. Or someone who calls a rocket a candle. Ain't no way.
I don't want to ride this ride anymore.
I want to be sick. Actually, Sora, do it. Do it. Hit me. Hit me right now. Rappy, take notes for me. I'll read them when we get off the plane.
All clear. A successful experiment indeed.
My stomach. Was that a guitar? Electric guitars blast like they'll burst your eardrums. She's a menace. She's an actual menace. Drums pound relentlessly against your chest. What is this? She did play Metallica? High-pitched vocals make you want to shake your head right now. The music feels like it's piercing through your heart and brain. God forbid a girl have a hobby when she's flying my effing plane. and she's look, it's the same thing as when, do you know people who drive and like adjust, like they can't stay like consistent depending on the music they're listening to? Like they'll speed up and slow down, like depending on the song. That's what this reminds me of. Why the hell is she blasting rock music at a time like this? The initial D kind. I don't mind if you like speed up and like stay sped up to a song, because I kind of do that. But like, if you speed up and slow down, that's what makes my stomach hurt. Ow! My ears feel like they're gonna burst. CIELO, are you sure this is standard procedure? It is, but Sky seems especially excitable today. Everyone's shouting echoes through the cabin. So, this is what training's like. Looks like everyone's having a great time. Are you sure? Come on, doesn't it look like everyone's having a blast chatting away? Can we not talk about blasts on a plane? They're not at all tense like they were before. You mean when they were pissed at you? At this moment, they're of one heart and one mind. Fear. That heart and mind is fear. How's everyone digging the tunes? Let those pulse-pounding rhythms light a fire under your booty and ignite a burning desire to reach the sky. Okay, she's great. Sky is great, actually.
You all ready to rock and roll? Yeah! Don't speak for me. Stop this madness this instant. I don't take any complaints. Anyone who doesn't vibe with the majesty of rock can go kick rocks. She was so quiet. She was so quiet and polite. What happened? What the? All right, the wait is over.
Here's your parachute. Get off my plane.
Oh my gosh. Next up on the set list, we have Rapture Attack.
Huh?
Rapture Attack.
Excuse me? The inside of the aircraft begins to shake violently.
All passengers, please remain in your seats. Secure your safety harnesses. This doesn't make sense. Command, okay?
Recharge! I knew there was no effing way this wasn't gonna trigger something. Uh-huh. Something's not right. Everyone's voices are starting to sound muffled. And it's getting harder to breathe. What's going on?
Captain, why is your breathing?
My vision is getting blurrier. And I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous.
Nauseous?
Sora unbuckles her seatbelt, kneels in front of me, and looks into my eyes.
You're breaking out in cold sweat. Did the same thing happen the last time you were in the air?
I don't know. I don't have any memories before the crash.
Crash? So, that's what you meant. When you said things didn't end well?
Yeah.
You must have trauma.
The longer this goes on, the heavier my chest feels. Hey, yo, not me getting lightheaded. Should see a doctor about that. It's sad, because he obviously did not even realize he had the trauma until he was like literally back in the situation.
Breathe, Captain. Follow me, okay? I can't do it. All right then. I don't have much choice. Sora pulls a blanket out from under the seat. Excuse me for a moment. My vision goes dark. Then, on my lips, another pair of lips press against mine. I do not know how I feel about that. Also, I'm assuming nobody saw because the sound effect that she did, I'm assuming she covered us with the blanket. Also, it's obviously not CPR. Don't freak out. Just think of it as a treatment, and focus on the air I'm passing to you, okay?
I don't know how I feel about this at all. Did I nod my head? That would be carbon dioxide, wouldn't it? I don't know. She's a NIKKE. Maybe? Maybe not?
Okay. One more time. Breathe in now. A little more.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm being like so for real, I don't know. I don't know about this. I was actually kind of looking forward to seeing how they would possibly write about her helping someone out of a panic attack. Like legitimately.
Breathe in now. A little more.
I take in the air Sora passes me and slowly steady my breathing.
There we go. You seem to have calmed down a little.
Yeah, I'm assuming that that flap is her taking the blanket like on and off us. The blanket lifts.
Now, why don't you try to be a big boy and try taking this?
Sora holds out a pill. What's this?
A pill that's easy to swallow. You'll feel a little better after taking it. I get that medicine can be a little off-putting, but Trust me.
And now we're taking pills from strangers? Remember my PSA? My gum PSA?
I would never hurt you, Captain.
Okay. I take the pill from Sora. Are we getting drugged? I feel like she definitely is giving us some form of like chill out pill.
There we go. What a good patient you are. Thanks. You're welcome.
As the medicine takes effect, I feel all the noise around me fade into the distance. Oh.
Now then, what should we talk about while we wait for the medicine to kick in? How about we take this time to get to know each other a little better?
The faint taste of strawberry. Oh my gosh. The kingpin. Her operations go further than I thought.
Sure. What's your favorite food?
I'm not a particularly picky eater. That's a lie, I am. I don't really have a favorite. I like pretty much everything. I'm a picky eater. I don't really have a favorite if it's all splendid. I did really like that Eden golden apple though.
Oh yeah? Same with me.
Is this a lie, chat? Does she answer the same thing for everyone? For every answer choice?
Food is a precious commodity, so why be picky? That'd just be such a waste.
My vision starts to blur more and oh wait, are we like Ayo, what was the dosage on this medication? Hello? Whoa, can I see the prescription bottle? My vision starts to blur more and more. Whatever the hell bottle she has, I feel a little sleepy.
That means the medicine's working. When your body and mind are exhausted, there's nothing better than sleep.
Yeah? Sir, you get a couple smooches and this is what happens? I don't know about any of this. I don't know about this entire scene, Shift Up. I'm gonna be so honest with you. This entire scene is a little, I don't know about this. I can barely keep my eyelids open.
Looks like the medicine's working just fine. Alrighty then.
Sedating someone having a panic attack on a plane seems entirely reasonable to me. What else are you supposed to do? She calmed us down though. We weren't having it anymore. This feels like unnecessary. Sora covers me with a blanket.
Sleep well.
Rappy, Anise, Neon just sitting back and watching. I'm assuming they're behind us and can't see. We were supposed to follow the captain's orders and ask for the panic attack bat? Yeah, she was supposed to effing hit us and knock us out. What is this? I let the drug take over and close my eyes.
This is a reenactment of Vidya and the gum. The timing is actually really bad. The timing of this event, in light of recent happenings, is pretty crazy.
Oh, my nail broke.
No one here knows how to deal with panic attacks, medical situations, and it shows.
When the sun goes down,
Ooh.
all the cats come out to play.
Are you talking about
Calm down.
Sora? Or are you talking about in chat and us? Because effing kissing somebody out of a panic attack, I don't think that's the way to do it. As someone who's been in multiple panic attacks before. Like, I feel like that would honestly F me up.
Happy you government lapdog.
Because half, as you saw, half of the reason that panic attacks can be so scary is like the lack of oxygen. And I feel like her kissing and like cutting off my airflow like that, like her breathing into my mouth, I would not be able to just like breathe it in. That would just F me up, you know? And then the whole like being effing like roofied after when we calm down is also crazy. But I think they could have gone about it. But continuing.
I'm sorry. I went a little crazier than usual up there. And ended up sending you to the infirmary.
It's okay. That's what the training was for, right?
I suppose, but still.
Don't worry. And thanks for the music.
Huh?
It helped me stay relaxed and enjoy the training. Are we lying right now?
Really? You're welcome.
Wow. You captured Sky's heart so easily.
That's enough, Sora.
Okay. I won't tease you anymore. But Sky, you still gotta file that follow-up report, you know?
All right. You did good out there. Captain.
Captain? I thought you were the captain. Sky rushes out of the infirmary. She really does remind me of Anchor. Well, would you look at that? She actually called you captain. She must really like you. Glad to hear that. Any more rivals and I'd be in real trouble. Her piloting personality doesn't seem very Anchor to me. Not that part. Whenever she's not behind the wheel, I feel like that part's a little unique. But I guess it's fine since we'll just have one more thing in common, right? Thanks for earlier. What about it? You gave me a sleeping pill, remember? Oh, that? I was just doing my job. Thank you, all the same. I appreciate you taking care of me.
You're gonna make me go soft at this rate. Huh? What did you say? Nothing. Let's see. Sora reaches out and touches my forehead. Your fever's gone, and you're looking a lot better now. Do you feel ready to get up? Or do you want to rest a bit longer? I'll rest a little more. Okay. You should rest when you can. Well, I'll get going and leave you be. Sora leaves the infirmary. I'll just rest a little more. It's like I'm in the hospital. I look at my phone. Sora? I receive a message from Sora. In flight? Don't forget that we're meeting up today. I've prepared a whole bunch of the products you asked for. Oh. It looks like she has sent this to the wrong person. How do you get 4 messages in without realizing that, though? I should tell her. You have no idea how hard it was sneaking this stuff in. Things didn't go smoothly this time, so inspections are way tighter. It's getting harder and harder to bring stuff through secretly. Oh, shock. So, don't be late. 6 o'clock. G15. Got it? I'll be waiting at the meeting spot. Bringing stuff in? What does that mean? But the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found was there and accounted for. Huh? But why would that be a problem? Isn't it a good thing that nothing was stolen? Put simply, the problem is that unknown items have made it into the Ark and are now unaccounted for. Smuggling, you mean? Exactly. That's how the suspicion that there might be smugglers started to grow. Because of that, inspections were tightened up. And all the supplies we brought in this time got stuck, piled up in G12. It really upsets me. That must mean... I read the messages again. Sora is the smuggler? I get that medicine can be a little off-putting, but trust me. I would never hurt you, Captain. I can't jump to conclusions yet, Commander. I get up and read at the messages again. 6 o'clock, G15. He's like, but she helped me. She's a nice person. There's no way. Wherever this G15 is, I need to go and check it out. I step out of the infirmary. Oh. I stand absent-mindedly in front of the map posted in the corridor. The only thing is, where is G15. No matter how hard I look, there doesn't seem to be any place labeled G15. There's no G12 that CIELO mentioned earlier. Is it some kind of abbreviation? I look closely at the map again. People can be nice to you and do crimes, Commander. A third of your girls have rap sheets that we know. It could be all. We just don't know yet. Maintenance rooms numbered 1 through 10 are lined up along the right side of the building, with storage rooms 1 through 6 placed in between them. The simulation room we trained in, the lecture hall we took classes in, and the infirmary I'm in now are all on the left side under what's labeled as the residential area. I don't see anything related to 12 or 15 either.
Is it like platform 9 3/4? Do we have to start hitting walls?
I lift my phone and check the time. 5:20 p.m. There's not enough time to search this entire place. I need to figure something out. I stare at my phone. Maybe I should ask someone. But that would mean telling them everything about Sora. I put my phone away. Commander, we barely know this girl.
If it wasn't a NIKKE, Commander would have someone called up by her side immediately. His tolerance for NIKKE is an ongoing fascination of mine. No, I can't do that yet. I need to keep looking. Hey, it's been a long time. Oh. Voices echo from down the opposite end of the corridor. I heard you were on a mission. I didn't expect you to be back so soon. Yeah, turns out it was a fairly short assignment. Plus, this time around... Oh. They're heading this way. What? I quickly duck back into the infirmary. The voices grow closer and closer. I open the door slightly and concentrate on the voices outside. So, all the stuff I brought back this time is stuck in G12. G12? Where's that? Oh, right. You said you're fairly new here, right? G12 is storage room 2. It used to be maintenance room 12. So, people who have been working here for a while still call it G12. Oh! All the exclamation points by Commander. Oh, I didn't know that. The voices fade away. Once I'm certain that they're gone, I step back out. If G12 is storage room 2, then G15 is 3. Is storage room 3, Commander.
My eyes stop on a spot on the map. Must be here. Could that be... I see a door labeled Storage Room 5. Aww. Where G12 is? I lift my phone and check the time. 5:50 p.m. There's no time to check anywhere else. I'm going in. I cautiously step inside the storage room. Only darkness and silence fill the air. I slowly look around the storage room, but Sora is nowhere to be seen. I guess she's not here yet. Where can I hide? A pile of large boxes sits in the corner of the storage room. Are we gonna get in the box, snake style? Behind them, I see a gap big enough for someone to slip through.
Oh my gosh, it's just like when I played Alien Isolation. And I hid behind the boxes.
Could that work? Oh! I quickly hide behind the boxes. Where is he? Commander's a big dude.
But they said they're big boxes.
I sense Sora slowly looking around inside the storage room. I guess he's not here yet. I should ask him where he is. Oh. Sora just sent me another message. There's no way she doesn't know who she's texting. What's that? I heard something. I frantically hide further behind the boxes. Maybe it's nothing. I quickly check my phone before Sora sends another message. Where are you? It's nearly time. Are you coming or not? Yeah. Does that mean you're coming or not? No, not coming. How strange. Your messages seem different than before. How? Sorry, I'm busy. Oh, are you now? I don't think I'll be able to make it. I see. Oh well. We'll have to reschedule. Make sure you show up next time, okay? Okay. I guess he's busy. Oh well. Guess I'll meet him another time. Sora casually saunters off. Phew. I slump to the ground and recall the message from earlier. We'll have to reschedule. I pick up my phone. It's been 3 days since I came back from flight training, and I haven't received a single message from Sora. Is something on your mind, Commander? Oh, right. Ever since we finished flight training, all you do is stare at your phone. And you just sigh all the time. Like someone going through a breakup. Does it have anything to do with your trip to the infirmary? Come to think of it, I still don't feel 100% myself. Oh, really? What's wrong, Neon? Share with the class. The motion sickness on that flight was brutal.
You know what? Valid.
Oh, please. Wasn't it because you were headbanging like crazy from excitement?
Oh. You know what? I was wondering about that. I was like, this seems like something Neon would enjoy.
Commander, are you still experiencing discomfort anywhere?
Take that back. It's like, run it back.
No, I actually feel quite...
Oh. Oh.
I quickly look at my phone.
Kid Deku? I could see that too.
How have you been? Still got a busy schedule? Are you free today?
Okay, but who's she texting this time? Me?
I think so. Then, shall we meet outside today? I've been working all day without eating anything. I'm famished. Sure. Okay. How about 3 o'clock? I'll wait for you at the Cosmo Burger by the flight training center.
The Cosmo Burger.
Sorry, I'm just gonna head out for a bit. I freeze in place. I can't go meeting her looking like this.
Commander! What the hell are we actually doing right now?
Commander? What's wrong? Are you feeling sick? Maybe he changed his mind and doesn't want to go out? I don't mean to be an inconvenience, but could you all help me disguise myself? Oh, I thought she was asking us on a date. Is she still texting us not knowing who we are? Uh-huh. You want us to do what? A disguise. That's right. So that no one will recognize me. Verily, I possess no knowledge of yon NIKKE, as a reminder. Thus, I feel as though I hath joined the ill-fated gathering at an untimely hour. I mean, you're totally free to continue lurking, but that's also understandable. Can I get a burger? The cookout I went to didn't have lots of burgers, so I didn't get any. Oh, nar. That would make me sad.
Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger. May I take your order?
This is bad. Between the sunglasses Rappi gave me, the wide-brimmed hat Anise plopped on my head, the mustache Neon stuck on, and the high-collared trench coat I hurriedly threw on.
Why didn't we call our wife D? What the hell are we doing?
I can't even see the menu.
That's the issue?
Or Kay the assassin who lives with us now. You know, we could hit her up too. Although I don't know how good her disguise skills are compared to Dee's, since she seemed to do more like the back end stuff. Do you need some help reading the menu, sir? Just give me whatever's most popular here. The Happy Meteor set is our most popular menu item. Would you like that? I hurriedly nod in agreement, Does it come with a toy?
Same brain cell. Okay, we'll have that ready in just a moment. After that ordeal, I finally got my order and sat down. But no matter how long I waited, even after I've finished half my burger, Sora still hasn't shown up. I checked the time on my phone. 3:02 p.m. Did I get the location wrong?
Ah, Cosmo Burger.
Whoa, oh, our exclamation points increased by 1. Sora walks into the restaurant. Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger.
Hi there.
Sora slowly looks around the restaurant. May I take your order? Hasn't even sat down yet.
Oh, sorry.
Sora looks at the menu. Oh, I guess she has.
Can I have this, and that to go, please? Oh, and could I also get this set meal, but packed separately?
Sure, we can do that for you.
Great, thanks.
He's getting it to go? Oh.
I'm at Cosmo Burger now. Where are you?
Sorry, I'll be right there.
Oh, have you eaten yet?
Yeah,
That's good to hear.
I don't understand.
If you've already eaten, shall we meet somewhere else? I have an errand to run.
An errand?
Once I'm done, I'll head to the park from before. See you at the park. There's no hurry, so take your time.
The park from before. Your order is ready.
Wow, thanks.
Sora picks up the bags of food.
La-di-da-di-da.
She then takes some fries from one of the bags and starts munching away. Crunchy fry.
Ah, nothing beats freshly fried fries.
Have a nice day. Sora walks out. I can't lose her. After frantically shoving the rest of the burger in my mouth and throwing away my trash, I quickly follow Sora outside. After leaving Cosmo Burger, I'm relieved to find that Sora hasn't ventured too far. Is she eating all that food for herself? I was like, maybe she's bringing some back for the team. Sora takes a big bite out of her burger.
This new burger is amazing. It's not greasy at all, thanks to all this hot sauce. I bet the kids would love this.
Oh. Don't judge her. I'm not. I was just curious. Sora starts to walk again. I began secretly tailing Sora. So we're just following this woman in a trench coat and hat. if Polly doesn't effing come and tackle us if she sees this, like we check all of the suspicious boxes.
Mom, look at what that man's wearing. He must be melting in this heat. Shh. It's better to stay away from people like that.
I pull my hat down as far as it will go to hide my face and quicken my pace. Oh my gosh. Probably already smelled you and let you be. I wonder if like this is one of those things where people don't even question it because they're like, A, he's not necessarily doing anything, or B, the existence of the outer rim maybe brings like this false sense of security, you know? Where it's like, well, all the really bad people are over there. Sora eventually arrives at the orphanage. All right, everyone, I brought you a little gift. Sora hands the bag of food to the children. The children get the food. Cosmo Burger! Yay! You're the best, Miss Sora. The children surround Sora. Oh my gosh, stop. What a cute model. Look at his hair. You're so fluffy.
Miss Sora, where's that man from before?
Never seen that model before, new model. I never know if a model's actually new, since there's still like a good chunk of events that I haven't done.
Oh, he's a little busy today, so he couldn't make it. I'll make sure that he comes along next time.
Who is he?
Okay. Can we fly airplanes again next time?
Of course.
By the way, isn't it usually a bit more crowded in here? Where is everyone? Oh, they went to the park to play, not knowing that you'd be here today. Should I go get them? No, it's okay. I'll go there and meet them.
Sora heads to the nearby park and begins playing with the other children there.
Instead of airplanes today, how about we do something else? Okay.
Watching her play with the children really gives me a sense of peace. Between that burger and all the walking I've done, I'm starting to feel a bit drowsy.
This time, I'm coming to catch you.
This doesn't look like someone who's about to make a smuggling deal. Did we learn nothing from our license to kill the Lord saga? The dude took care of hospitals and then trafficked Nikkes. Commander? I reread the text exchange I've had with Sora. I can't help but be suspicious given the content of these messages. But I also can't keep following her around like this forever. These
totally not biased. Commander. I put my, oh my gosh. Not this chatter confusing me. I put my phone away and stand up. This won't do. I should go and talk to Sora.
Well, thank you for the stretch.
You're late. I guess you're still really busy? No, I'm now... I guess I don't have any choice. I'll head over to find you this time.
Oh.
See you later. All right, kiddos. I have things to do, so I've got to go. I'll see you next time, okay? After receiving a flurry of goodbyes from the children, Sora leisurely sets out from the park. I should keep following her. Oh. This is... The Outer Rim's partition comes into view. The gate to the Outer Rim will open soon. The central government has designed the area inside the gate as a danger zone. Citizens are advised to exercise caution and avoid entering the area by mistake. Thank you. The heavy gate begins to slowly open. Sora heads through the doors and out into the Outer Rim. I can't let her out of my sight. I follow her inside. Was it like a thing that they told us not to go
Initiate contact.
into the Outer Rim alone? Or is that just like a happenstance thing that we've always done? Yeah, he's not listening. You're not alone, you're going with a friend. I think Anise told us that. Don't worry, Rosana will find us. It is, but the commander never listens. Okay. Just making sure that I'm remembering that correctly. I'm asking why is their hair covering their face? I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key wondering if you would ever like normal speak for a translation. I was like, If you're talking about the Nikkes in this game so far that you've seen, I think that's just the ones that you've seen so far. There are a couple of short-haired ones. But yes, if you're talking about the NPCs, that could just be a thing of like covering face means you don't have to draw a face. Yes, I'll be talking normal if needed. I'm not a dumbass. Secondly, I meant men. I'm pretty sure it's just so that they don't have to design any of the faces. After following Sora into the Outer Rim, there are men in this game that don't have their faces covered. Yeah. There are some, and they're like actual characters. All of the ones that you've seen are like NPCs. The surroundings suddenly grow dark. It felt too dangerous to keep going with my vision impaired, so I took off my sunglasses. The NPCs don't get any of the budget. They were bad and naughty. That's not entirely true, because Rosana's right-hand girl and Jin both are pretty high up my NPC list.
I always forget her name. I remember it starts with a C and it's fancy looking. Looking up at the sky. That's the one. It's nothing like the brightly lit arc. Here, the ceiling is nothing but blackness. Consigliere. 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 A clear reminder that this place is underground. They must not have their own dome of eternity here. As I look around, between the worn down buildings and flickering lights, I see people sitting in the shadows, stealing glances in my direction. Amidst them, Sora walks in casually, humming a tune. I think that was a dumb sentence. Yeah, that threw me for a loop. That entire little segment was like, this isn't your first time here, or your second or third, or yeah, that throws me off. It's like that one Anise line. It's like that one Anise line in the recent chapter that I did. That was like, well, now that doesn't make any sense. I don't. First time encountering heretics, that one. They were talking about large scale. They mentioned large scale surface reclamation, which is what made me think that it could be a later one. But whoa, even then. Anise took us here. I don't know. This being his first time? As an extremely mild spoiler, Sora's Bond does mention the commander is already pretty famous, so I'm guessing it's post-Reclamation Site 01. That makes it even more confusing. Yeah, I will say though, I think this might be the first time that I remember reading like a direct line stating that the Dome of Eternity doesn't cover the Outer Rim, at least in like the stuff that I've done. I kind of assumed it did. It was just like still like on the outskirts, like the edges of the bubble. Interesting. Wouldn't that mean that like maybe this is pre-invasion? Because I feel like if Raptures invaded the Ark and the Dome of Eternity doesn't cover the Outer Rim, then a lot of effing people would probably have to die getting through the Outer Rim to then get to the Ark. Amidst them, Sora walks in casually, humming a tune. Let's fly, fly. Wait, let's...
Let's fly up high. I don't know what the heck that's supposed to sound like. Dude, I wonder if she's singing the song. Is she singing the event song? I'm careful not to look anyone in the eye as I continue to tail after her. Sora confidently weaves through the labyrinthine series of alleyways. I just want to. I don't think this is the song she's singing. I just want to double check. Totally not a reason to play it again. Lyrics. Blue skies and aeroplanes. Yeah, no, I don't see it in the lyrics.
Well, just Jackie.
I just want to fly me to the moon. Fuel the astronaut child in me. I mean, I want to see you. Not just pixels on Discord. Whoa. What a modern song. Don't matter if I trade the stars, sunset over the horizon, through the city lights, nothing so foreign. Cause ooh baby, I just want to fly me to the moon. Met you on accident, but such a predicament that the cosmos graphed a plane to make the stars align. Got this itinerary, a one-way trip to your heart, crossing the international date line. You're an ether, so ethereal, universally divine. I don't want to miss this flight. Wish I couldn't take more than 100 milli feelings. Can't be carried on. Like. Ooh baby, didn't want to waste more time, but the layovers making me wild. No, it's not a friend zone, yeah. Just that we're different time zones. Stop, this song is so cute. Wish I could be an astronaut. If I had a superpower, I would teleport me to your hour. Cause ooh baby, I'm on the other side of Earth. Anywhere, anytime, any place, where you ought to be, tell me your coordinates, I'll be there for you. Set the date, mark your calendar for something supernatural. At the chicken nugget shop down the road, no beef. You're an ether, so ethereal, universally divine, I don't want to miss this flight. Wish I could take more than 100 milli feelings, make me comfortable like. You're right up in my orbit. Got me messed up in your 3-body problem. I was all right till I found you, like an itch in my scalp that I can't get off. When you're out and about, I just miss you more. Sunset over the horizon. You are my destination. Mabuhay, welcome to Astronaut Airlines. And the pre-chorus again. Ooh baby, I just want to love you, like I do. Fuel the astronaut child in me. I mean, I want to see you, not just pixels on Discord. Don't matter if I trade the stars, sunset over the horizon, through the city lights, nothing so foreign now. If I had a superpower, I would teleport me to your hour. Cause ooh baby, I don't want to waste more time. My time with this airline. No, it's not a friend zone, yeah. Just that we're different time zones. Jet lagging like an astronaut. Sunset over the horizon, through the city lights, nothing so foreign. Yeah, ooh baby, I can't wait to meet you very soon. I already really like this song. That just elevates it even more. Those are really cute. Intro, I love this song. Does it really say that? It does. Wait, is that? What's that sound effect in the beginning? Is that like a jukebox? That's so cute. That's so cute. Wow. Wow. That's so cute. I think this is like the first song in a while, too, that I've like looked up the lyrics for, and it actually had like that many lyrics. I feel like the songs that I've looked up lately have been like really short in like the lyric department. I grasp not a whit of this matter, good lady. I'm just looking up lyrics and listening to it's the song associated with the event. Pardon me, excuse me. I just randomly, you know. I feel like at this point my song music tangents are getting up there with my anime tangents. And things randomly catching my interest and ear. That was cute. I like that. Where are you flying to? It's even darker here than it was at the entrance of the partition, and I nearly lose track of her several times. But I managed to stay on her, thanks to the sound of her singing. As I follow her between the alleyways for what feels like a long time, something feels really strange. Dee-dee-da. Sora turns a corner into another alley. I follow her around the corner, too. Oh? But no one is there. Her singing can no longer be heard. Where did she... Hiya! Oh. Someone hugs me from behind. Gotcha. Honestly, that does not surprise me. That a NIKKE would not notice,
Should I start moving?
like, she's being tailed for that long. Hugged me. She hugged me. So, like, does she know it's me? I feel like she knows. She had to have been texting me this entire time. Sora shoves me and I topple to the ground. Okay, did she shove me or did she hug me? Which one is it? Oh. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Captain?
Sora.
What's with the get up? Why is she so sweaty? Ma'am?
Also, this would be a perfect time to have her hard eyes. I'm surprised they didn't include it. Well. Ain't no way.
Kitty! Hi! Hi, Kitty, how are you? Hi! Hi!
Ayo, she has rings.
You're so cute. You even came disguised. You've been following me for a while, haven't you?
Oh, the hole in her stocking. I was getting mana event flashbacks of the abyss. and my brain just kind of like
Staring at me.
Yes.
I could have just asked to come along, you know, or you could have.
Also, as someone who would probably classify NIKKE as like my first quote-unquote Gooner game,
You made me want to give you a good scare.
because it seems like you're hiding something, sorta. Also, you're right. Whoever pointed out the lack of contraband in her jacket.
Me? What could I possibly be hiding?
You're smuggling something.
Smuggling? What's that?
That's what happened during training. There was an incident where some supplies that had been brought from the surface disappeared.
Oh, you don't say.
You were the one who did it, weren't you?
What makes you think that?
Because of this. I show Sora the first message I received from her.
Oh?
You accidentally sent me this message. Sent this message to me instead.
I see.
Sora stares at the phone.
You have no idea how difficult it was sneaking this stuff through. Things didn't go smoothly this time, so they're really cracking down with inspections. It's getting harder and harder to bring stuff in. Oops. Guess I'm all out of excuses. Looks like you've got some pretty damning evidence. You leave me with no choice. It's time to silence you.
Huh?
Just kidding. Well, are you? What's the best way to handle this? If I show you something cool, will you keep this all a secret then? Are you trying to cut a deal with me? That's right, I am. I can't let the world know my secret. Not yet. And why is that? Why can't you let the world know what you're doing? Tell me why you're smuggling, and then I'll think about whether or not I'll take the deal. Is the reason so important? After all, it's easy to ignore just another sob story from a heartless smuggler. It's important to me. That's why I followed you all this way. I see. I wasn't expecting this reply out of you. Are you gonna tell me or not? Sora bends down and leans in close. Fine. She has no sense of personal space. Sora straightens up. Was that one on the lips too? It's a deal then. Now then. Sora reaches out her hand. Let me help you up. Okay. I take her hand and stand up. Shall we get going? Go. Where? To my secret hideout. I'll show you everything that you've been so curious about. I feel like I haven't done an event yet that's had this much
I'll
smooching.
settle this according to our
This much
own
like
rules.
kissing. I feel like I've only ever seen this stuff in Bond stories.
We are when the sun goes down.
These stories chopped up
It's
into
really
like 3-minute long chunks of dialogue, so you don't need to pay attention too long, honestly. Yeah, like all of the main story is voiced, and like some events are voiced.
Happy, you government lapdog.
Okay, one more part.
Maybe this is an early event, and that's why our disguise sucks so much. Also, interesting. So she literally didn't know who she was texting that entire time. Do I have any more water? I wonder what she has you labeled as in her contacts. Yeah, no, I'm like, huh? Did someone hack her phone maybe? Question mark? Sora confidently bobs and weaves her way through the alleyways of the Outer Rim. We stop in front of an old, worn-down building. This is your hideout? Oh, heavens no. This is just one of the entrances. An entrance. That's right. This is just one of several entrances. Not her with a mini arc. What? Would you like to come in? Okay. Following Sora's lead, I step into the building. Shortly afterwards, ta-da! A surface elevator comes into view. Isn't this... As you might already know, there are actually a surprising number of abandoned surface elevators left in the Outer Rim. This is one of them. No one maintains it or really gives it a second thought. So it's free for anyone to use. The only trade-off is that you put your life on the line whenever you ride it. This is the elevator that the collectors use. The collectors. Yep. Many collectors load themselves into this massive rusty iron box. Wasn't there a side quest about a collector? Risking their lives as they ride it up to the surface, all in hopes of making a living. Of all the elevators around, this one is said to be the sturdiest and therefore the safest. Best boy collector? Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't the collector like one of the side quest people who made it to the commander's small friends list? On that note, Sora presses the elevator button. Oh, we're going? Why don't we take a ride up too? You don't need to worry about getting into an accident. We've already done multiple safety checks on this one. Do you have a combat body, ma'am? And besides, even if there was a malfunction, I do everything to make sure you're safe. All right. I love that so many stories recently connect to side quests somehow. Honestly, that could very well be the reason why they decided to drop this one, along with the Stellar Blade one. The elevator door opens. Hop in. I get into the elevator with Sora. Okay then. Oh. The elevator door closes. Off we go. We're just doing this entire event with this girl we barely know. That's like all kinds of suspicious. Like we do a lot of events with girls we barely know. But she was like suspicious for half of it. The elevator begins to ascend towards the surface. I'm really curious. I'm sure Homander is too. Yeah. Your face tells me that you have a lot of questions. Go ahead and ask. A deal's a deal. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Except for information about the hideout we're going to. I'm surprised how familiar you seem to be with the Outer Rim. Well, that's because I'm from the Outer Rim. Another one. Before I was a NIKKE, I, like many other people in the Outer Rim, had no idea where I was born. But I did grow up in the Outer Rim.
That's why I know it so well. I know the outer rim like the back of my hand. And I'm familiar with all its hidden secrets. I see. Anything else you'd like to ask? When did you start doing this? You mean the smuggling? I nod. Quite a while ago. Maybe a year or two after I joined the squad. And when was that? Did you join Over the Horizon specifically for that reason? I know this may be hard to believe, but no. Ever since I was little, I was fascinated by the sky. That's why I joined Over the Horizon. The sky? Yes. Not the Dome of Eternity, mind you. The real sky. I've always found it so beautiful. I was about to say, I want to see her talk to Trony. The real sky. I get it. It's hard to believe a word that comes out of a criminal's mouth, right? No, I believe you. The only thing is that she seems to be like pretty extroverted. And Trony's already adopted by an extrovert. I really like this side of you, Captain. Would be paralyzed by her energy. Okay, but the other thing though is Trony did technically go through her training arc as a maid, where she did very good in getting more outside her shell. I really like this side of you, Captain. Here we are. Time to get off. What do we see? Ta-da! Allow me to introduce you to my hideout. I look towards the direction Sora is pointing at. In between the crumbling buildings, I see a mountain of piled up junk and discarded items. This is your hideout? I can't imagine who can't get past the feet. I would assume it's the people who maybe didn't even do her events because they're not voiced. There was a lot of reasons that she became a hermit. Lots of sources of trauma. Don't be so shocked. Here, come closer. It may look like a huge pile of trash, but the real treasures are inside. Real treasures? Right this way. Sora takes my hand and leads me deeper into the junk pile. Suddenly, is that? Buried deep in the mountain of trash, I see a small one-story building. Let's head in. I follow Sora into the small building surrounded by a mountain of trash. Oh. This event must be old. If the key art is also the lobby screen. The walls are plastered. Way to spoil your own event, CG? Yeah, I'm like, huh. The walls are plastered from top to bottom with photos of
planes and of the sky. One particular photo portrays a massive aircraft. Scattered amongst the photos are dozens of notes left by someone. Hey, yo, can I have that core dust though? I'm like, hand it over your, yes. I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking it. Like, can I just, can I take that? This is not the lobby screen, it's the other one. I'm talking about, like, the lobby screen for the event also being a key visual in the story. I don't think I've seen that very often. Because this is like also like the promo art and stuff. They did it for Forest. I guess they did. Forest had a couple other pictures. Oh. Probably explains her kit too. Scattered amongst the photos are dozens of notes left by someone. What aircraft is this? That's the Wings of Victory. Oh. When you say the Wings of Victory, do you mean... Wait, who left the notes? What do the notes say? Yes, the aircraft that was used a long time ago during the first Rapture invasion. The same vessel that our squad is attempting to find. It's a very precious thing. One that must take to the skies again, for the sake of humanity. I see.
Hello, 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 waifu. Thank you for the resub and happy 9 months. Woo!
Her character looks like Aoife from Genshin Impact. I don't know if I know that one. I haven't played Genshin, so I don't know the references whenever people say. I know my PNG. People compared that one to Nahila? I forgot her name. I don't think I've gotten any comparison stuff to big videos design yet. What are you naming the Twitch baby? Twitch baby? Oh, wait, what? The 9 months? Us, I've never heard that before. Whoa. You haven't? I'm surprised. Okay, are we really surprised by this? How are y'all still surprised of when I don't know internet things? I live under a rock. I stay in my bubble. Like, I'm not, no, like, yeah. Some people are used to it by now. Is it a nice rock at least? I like to think so. It's kind of cozy. The first time I heard Twitch baby was in this chat, actually. Really? I must have missed the message. Is not accustomed to Twitch lingo. It's true. I don't catch live streams very often. I'm a VOD watcher. And like, when I do catch live streams, or when I did like catch live streams, they were corpo people who streamed on YouTube, and they have a very different culture than Twitch chat culture. Video doesn't know an internet thing? Take a drink? Yeah, no, I've never heard Twitch baby. I thought of something, but maybe that would be too much work. I'll think about it. I see. Oh wait, that's me. Rewind. I see. I'm sure CIELO covered this during your training. But because of Stormbringer, our squad has been grounded for a long time. Since no one can even attempt to look for the Wings of Victory anymore, all we can do is keep supporting the resource gathering squad. But I want to find the Wings of Victory. How the heck do you lose an entire plane? Of course, if you ask if that kind of work is meaningless, ask Amelia Earhart. Damn, you right. The same way you lose the surface, I guess. Damn, you right. They lost the base that became Land Eater. I'm not surprised. Didn't Land Eater go underground though? Well, I wouldn't say it is meaningless. But for the sake of our true goal, we can't just focus on one thing. Also, I googled Aoife off to the side because I was curious. I think I've seen this character. I think Cam. I think he posted him in the Discord. And with that, I would like to say he looks like me, because I've been around longer than him. Yes, we, the collectors. Because no one can even attempt to look for the Wings of Victory anymore. All we can do is support the resource gathering squad. If you ask if that kind of work is meaningless, as in helping the resource gathering squad, it's not. But for the sake of our true goal, we can't just focus on one thing. You see these messages? Sora points to the numerous notes posted beside the photo of the Wings of Victory. E211.05 Desert. Traces found. Checked coordinates. No traces of the aircraft found. Only ran into raptures. W6.053 City. Traces found. Learn to tell the difference between a car and an aircraft, you morons. Wait, is he their boss? He has a whole squadron under him? S77.221 Forest. Traces something that looks like a broken off piece of a wing. Seems like it could be from a different aircraft. Not sure. There are too many raptures nearby. Let's head there together next time. Hang on. Are you saying the aircraft they're looking for is... That's right. These are all records of our past searches for the Wings of Victory. Oh, why? Why? I didn't expect the collectors to be searching for such a thing. We are, and we have been for quite some time.
Stop, I'm actually gonna get teary-eyed too. Like, just the fact that it's literally called the Wings of Victory. And if they see it as like a symbol to reclaim the sky. Oh my god.
Maybe a year or two after I joined the squad?
Now you're making me teary-eyed. I'm gonna get emotional. You're gonna come with me. Oh, it's giving. Yeah. I agree, Distin, because it's giving the same. It's triggering the same part of me as like Gurren Lagann. Isn't that the same time you said you started smuggling?
That's right.
So, could it be that you were smuggling?
Can you turn around?
At Sora's request, I turn around. In one corner of the room, a stack of crates catches my eye. One of the boxes is open, revealing medical supplies and blood-stained bandages inside. Are those...
They're the supplies I smuggled in from the surface. I just grabbed anything that looked useful. And look, I've got quite a collection.
Is it all medical equipment?
Medical equipment, food supplies, and exploration tools. And, well, all sorts of other things too.
If it's just stuff like this, it'd be better to get it properly as official support supplies rather than smuggling.
Yeah, but like, they would have to report how often they're going to the surface.
From who? The central government? You know that's not possible. But surely Ingrid could help you?
You're right. The boss definitely would have helped us behind the scenes. But our squad's already gotten plenty of help from her when it comes to searching for the Wings of Victory. She was the one who pushed the central government to let us do short aerial searches, just an hour each. She really went all out for us. But somehow, the central government flat out rejected even that. They refused so strongly, not even the boss could make them budge.
I mean, seeing as they don't even want people to know about the Goddess Squad and the Wings of Victory was literally their plane, I can see why they wouldn't really care for someone finding it.
And after that, they started piling us with support missions. Just to keep us from even thinking about aerial searches again.
They really went that far? Yeah, this has to be a really early event. Modern day commander wouldn't ask a question. So obvious.
Yeah. It's strange, isn't it? But come on.
how could I possibly ask the boss for even more help in a situation like this? And if something were to happen to her just because she tried to help us, I'd never be able to forgive myself. As for anyone else who could help us, collectors are viewed as dangerous, even by those in the Outer Rim. Well, let's just say we're not exactly seen in the best light. No one in the Ark would ever dream of helping folks as dangerous as us. We tried using our own money at first, and everything we could think of. But it just wasn't nearly enough. I know it sounds like I'm just making excuses, but that's why I had to resort to this. Sorry for thinking of it so simply. It's okay. I know full well this isn't exactly a justified act. But if we didn't do this, there's no way we collectors would last as long as they do up on the surface. After all, we're talking about a place where it's difficult even for Nikkes to survive. Why are the collectors taking such a risk to search for the wings of victory?
All right, here we go.
Because we want to live in the light. Don't people say that where there's a will, there's a way? Well, we're no different. We want to live under the real sky, where the light shines equally upon everyone. To make that happen, we have to reclaim the surface.
Oh, it's giving Trony, it's giving Doro.
And for that, we absolutely need the wings of victory. Without a doubt, we're the ones in the Ark who want it the most. That's why we decided to search for it ourselves. I see. Well, that's all there is to my secret. That's all I've got to say. Now, do you want to make a deal with me?
I recall everything from the moment I met Sora during flight training up until now. The memories of flying paper airplanes with her. Is that a Bond story reference? The way she saved me when I was in trouble during the turbulence training. Receiving that message she accidentally sent me. And every moment I spent tracking her afterward. You're gonna assume that I fooled and got her, and then did her Bond story before the event. Like, I'm sorry, but close your jacket. I just can't take this so seriously. I feel like every sing it, I just heard boing boing. Honestly, I think you just gotta get used to it. I remember the moment she suggested we make a deal
and the secrets I learned about her after coming here. Suddenly, a thought strikes me. I'm no such gooner. I mean, I don't know if I would classify myself as one either. I'm just saying, like it really does kind of just like fade in the background. Exposure therapy? Yeah, honestly. Suddenly, a thought strikes me. Is all of this really just a coincidence? Are you having trouble deciding? Can I ask you something? You don't go wow whenever you see them? You got used to it? I would say that's gooner. I think you need to reanalyze your definition of a gooner. And technically speaking, I do say wow every time I see a new unit. Of course. You fell out of her chair when you met Behemoth? I've fallen out of my chair when I've met multiple people. The game's definitely not for everyone. It's not for everyone. But as someone who's a huge fan of lore, like, I'm the type that just being full of like pretty characters and pretty girls does not keep me in a game. Like, story keeps me in a game first and foremost. And NIKKE has a really, really good one. That message you sent me by mistake. Did you actually mean to send that to me? Hmm? What makes you say that? I figured out everything very easily. Too easily. You've never been caught smuggling before. So I think everything was handled way too carelessly this time. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for like addressing that. Because that was like the main thing that had me very puzzled this entire time. Wow. You really think so highly of me. But you got that right. I sent it on purpose. Why would you do that? That's because I just really wanted to show you this, Captain. I think us having the panic attack on the plane is why she did it. I think most likely us having like that panic attack and having this obvious trauma towards planes, this is her way of potentially trying to like help us realize the importance of planes and like the importance of like reclaiming the sky and like what the sky means to her and like the rest of the collectors and stuff, to kind of like circumvent that. I wanted it to be a memory you'd never forget. Why me? Well, if the Wings of Victory ever takes flight again, I figured
you'd be the one piloting it.
Yeah, I feel like that's exactly why she did it. I feel like what I just said is exactly why she did it. She's like, I can't have you be scared of planes.
Now you're pulling my leg. I'm not. I really mean it. I truly believe you'll be the one flying that legendary aircraft. Why would you go that far for me? Well, just looking at what you've pulled off with the counters, I could list a ton of reasons.
Nah, I am not co-piloting the wings of victory with Sky. I could not.
But if I'm being honest, maybe it's just a hunch. Maybe it's because I used to be a collector too. I can tell, you know, who's shining the brightest in the arc right now. And who will actually treat us like human beings. That's why I want you on our side. Even if I had to make it look like a mistake, I was gonna send that message, no matter what. I wanted to grab onto the most promising lifeline we had and show them what we're really after. Is that why you call me Captain? Yes and no. Yeah, I really do believe you're the one who'll lead us. But there's more to it than that. The first time we met, it honestly was just by chance. You came into my life at the most unexpected moment. As silly as it sounds, I guess you could say it was love at first sight for me. That's why I started calling you Captain, and why I say it with so much affection. On that day, right then and there, I just knew it had to be you. Sounds crazy, right? I look at Sora's face. The same face that gave me medicine. On that day, I struggled to breathe. Yeah, I believe you. I believe that what you've told me so far is true. Thank you. Anyway, that's why I wanted to show you this place, Captain. Because I trust you. Because I care for you. And now that you know everything, I'm not asking for some half-assed deal where you just turn a blind eye to the illegal things I've done. I want you to make a real deal with me. What do you mean, a real deal?
feel free to report me to the central government or the ACPU for smuggling. I'll leave that entirely up to you, Captain. But no matter what, even if it costs us our lives, we will find the wings of victory. So when the day comes that the wings of victory soars again, all I ask is that you don't forget the efforts that we made. Remember the blood, sweat, and tears of those who wandered the surface to make this happen. And take us with you. Take us to that brilliant world beyond the horizon, where the light shines down equally on everyone. I'm curious, like, does the rest of her squad know about this? And they're acting like they don't? Or is she literally doing all of this solo? I see Sora looking at me with a face full of trust. I see countless messages from collectors plastered on the walls, all desperate to find the wings of victory. Honestly, just don't mention it. Yeah, like I'm curious if they're just faking, like they don't know. My eyes fall on the crates of medical supplies Sora smuggled past inspections. And between those boxes, a blood-stained bandage lies draped. I can see their longing clearly right before my eyes. Fine. Let's make a deal. I'll turn a blind eye to the smuggling until we find the wings of victory. I swear that once we find the wings of victory, I'll never do anything like this ever again. Also, when the wings of victory take flight once again, I won't forget you, and I'll be with you, no matter what. All right. I'll be waiting eagerly for the day we find the wings of victory for you, Captain. And fly across the horizon together. Oh, is that a briefcase? What? Why is that censored? What does she have in her jacket that's censored? What is in the briefcase? Ma'am? Huh? Contraband? Why is it blurred? A long time after that. What's a long time? Like 3 months? 2 weeks? see. What messages came in today?
2 days. Sora scrolls through her phone and stops at a message labeled Captain.
Oh yeah, I remember now. That really happened, huh?
For a long while, Sora can't take her eyes off the captain's profile picture. Literally me during that live stream. And the glimpse of his chest.
Looking at this makes me miss him even more. I heard he's on a mission up on the surface. I always am. I wonder when he'll be back. Oh, there she is! One last glimpse for the road! Sora, what are you doing over there by yourself? Oh, nothing. I just missed the captain, that's all. The captain? Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh. Did she fall for us too? That blush was so cute.
Oh, by the way, have you seen the news, Sora? No, what is it?
News.
It's about Reclamation Site 01.
Okay. So like actually a hot. Okay. You know what? This makes sense. This was like actually like a hot minute. If we established that the story was an earlier event from early Commander days, and this epilogue is actual modern day with Reclamation Site 01, I guess that is a long time, quote unquote long time. I was like, are we talking like a month? I was like, oh no, okay. And that also confirms what we were saying about the first part being like an early event. Did we establish that it was an early event? That's what I think, that by the end of it, that's what we had basically like stated, just based on like everything that was going on and like the commander's like seemingly like knowledge and stuff was definitely giving early event. So that was like, yeah. The outer rim part was definitely one of the big indicators, because he was acting like that was like one of his first times ever being there.
What's that? Oh my goodness! You haven't heard about the big news? Here, let me tell you what happened. Here you go. Sky holds out her phone.
The Counter Squad has fulfilled the Ark's long-held dream by reclaiming a portion of the surface. Since the founding of the Ark, has there ever been another commander who has achieved so much? I will smite you. How dare you? I take offense to that statement. You're really just gonna erase my boy like that? Ah! The central government has named this reclaimed area Reclamation Site 01 and highly praised the commander responsible for this accomplishment. Just like that. I mean, considering the fact that they essentially kicked him out rather than him like leaving voluntarily, I'm not surprised they're using us as like another means of, yeah, we don't talk about that guy.
Reclaiming the surface. Wow, that's amazing news. I know, right? It's amazing. It's an accomplishment only the captain could pull off. The captain can do anything. Huh? Buzz? Who's calling me at this hour? Is something wrong, Sora? Is it bad news? Oh no, it's nothing. Just something personal, that's all. It's the side hustle. I'll just take this call real quick. Sora hurries out of the room, then walks for a long while. The music stopped. What's the matter? Why are you calling me so late? A heated voice comes through Sora's phone. Wait, what? What did you see? You've got a photo. Okay. Sora ends the call. Sora looks at the photo she has just received. Can it be? Did they find it? Did they find it? Did they find it? In the photo, a massive airship half buried in the ground can be seen. We finally found it. They found the ship. Just like that. I guess not just like that. It's funny, I guess, because you have to like, again, take into consideration how much time has most likely passed between the regular story and this epilogue. So it took them a while.
All clear. A successful
Wow.
experiment indeed.
We finally found the wings of victory. This feels super important for the campaign. Oh, absolutely. I remember, because at the beginning of the event, for like the normal mode, I was talking about how it feels like the events now are starting to like set themselves in present day like timeline with like Arcana and just like everything like after 2.5, right? But then the fact that the normal mode for this event seemed to take place so early like threw me off. I was like, or not? Question mark. But then the hard mode reconfirms that again of we're starting to get into modern timeline with all of the events like post 2.5, it feels like. I think the actual event may be pre-Modernia and ending now, Reclamation 01. Oh yeah, like the regular part of the story was giving like first chapters, like super, super early. But yeah, this is... Oh. This is getting kind of scary. It's getting like scary exciting. Because again, between like the quality of life updates with Shift Up, obviously trying to get like more players like caught up, and then like the events lately like putting themselves in like modern day timeline, it's like something is being cooked. So like all kinds of things are being cooked right now, and I'm like, I personally am probably most likely not ready for any of it.